Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the ToniSport Newsfeed. Today we want to give you a little preview about the upcoming round of the ETS in the Netherlands, in Apeldoorn. And I just want to take the chance to talk to you a little bit about the last round of the ETS in Andernach, Germany, which was a fantastic race. The ETS was racing in Andernach a couple of years ago, and now the racing series returned to the beautiful track, to the amazing facility close to Mark and Tony's home. And the ToniSport team, they did an awesome job to prepare the racetrack, and I think all the drivers, they were really happy to race on this track with a technical layout, with a long straightaway. I think the track is really perfect for 110 scale racing. And we saw really interesting races with thrilling finals and good qualifying heats, and the weather was amazing as well. It was really good temperatures. The sun was shining almost the whole weekend, and there was a driver party on Saturday evening. And I think for everybody who attended at the ETS in Germany, it was a fantastic event. We will just take a quick overview about the results of the 4 racing classes. I just have to check it here on my laptop. In the Masters division, which is the division for the guys who are 40 years old or older, Thomas Oehler, he was able to win the race. He was, I think, on the podium at almost every race in this season. And now he got the big deal and was able to win with his ARC touring car in front of Christian Driesler and Benny Stutz. It was really good racing. I just watched the qualifying because I had to leave Saturday evening, and we had really a great turnout. I think overall in the Masters division we had 35 entries, which is really good for this class, and it was a pleasure to saw all the drivers having a lot of fun on the racetrack, and there was also clean racing, and that's what's the most important thing. Looking at a Formula division, at a Scorpion Formula class, we saw Jan Ratajski taking the win with his X-Ray Formula 1 car in front of Luke Lee from Great Britain, also with an X-Ray. And in third spot we had Helge Johannessen from Norway with his Roche Formula car. Overall, I could say the Formula 1 cars, they looked amazing on the Andernach track, because in Andernach we have a lot of curbs where you can ride with your car, and that to me looked really authentic and better than on some other tracks. When the tracks are too big, I think the Formula cars are looking not 100% realistic, but in Andernach it was really amazing to watch the cars on the racetrack. Looking at the Pro Stock division, we had the same winner, Jan Ratajski, one of the absolute masters of stock racing here in the ETS racing series. He was able to win from the pole position with his X-Ray touring car in front of his teammate Mustafa Alp. He also races for X-Ray, and he started in the second spot. Third on the podium was Max Markler with the Osomatics, and in the finals overall we saw really intense racing with a lot of position fights, and we saw some great passings, some hard driving actions as well, but sometimes this happens during racing. We had Alexander Konkler for Yokomo in fourth spot, who was fast over the whole weekend. It was really amazing to see him drive that fast. And in the fifth spot, Dominik Vogel showed that the Infinity is also a really good car for stock racing. So it was interesting. Oliver Boltink from Belgium, he had terrible luck in the finals. He had a great pace. He started from third on the grid, and he finished only in the 7th position at the end. But sometimes when racing doesn't mean good with you, things like that can happen. Now we take a look at Modified, where we had all the top stars at a race. Bruno Coelho, he was able to win. He took his pole position and had to fight against Naoto Matsukura from Japan, who was his closest rival at the weekend. Mark Reinhardt was also very fast together with Freddie Sudorf, Victor Wilk, but in the qualifying it was really important to get the pole position in modified because it was not so easy to pass on the racetrack. And in the first final Naoto was able to win, but in the second it was Bruno, and in the third it was Victor Wilk who took the win. And after the points in the end, Bruno and Naoto, they both had 3 points, but Bruno's final win had a quicker time, so Bruno was able to stand on the top of the podium for X-Ray. Third spot in the end was Mark Reinhardt, so it was 2 and 3 for Infinity. Victor Wilk was 4th with the Serpent. Freddie Sudorf from Automatics finished in 5th position. Ronald Volker for Yokomo in 6th. He worked his way from 9 to 6 through the finals. He had a tough qualifying. And Alexander Hagberg finished 7th for Automatics, in front of Yannick Promper for Yokomo, Akio Sobue for Infinity, and Lucas Urbain from France for Automatics. That was the result in the modified division. So now when we take a look at the next race, which will be in Apeldoorn from the 22nd to the 24th of June, so it's just a couple of days away, it will be a different show because the racetrack in Apeldoorn is a lot more open. It has some long sweeping corners. It's not so technical in the infield like the Andernach racetrack. So from the racing side it will be completely different, but I think we will see the same names in the top region of the board during the weekend, because all the guys are working really hard, they're practicing a lot. And when you keep in mind that it's the World Championship year for the modified guys, and they will race in South Africa later on. All the teams, they will be there and they will prepare and do everything they can to take the victory in Apeldoorn. But it will be interesting because the ETS raced in Apeldoorn, I think it was in 2013, 5 years ago. And the racetrack is really amazing. It's real racy track, and you can pass and have a long straightaway. It's a more powerful track than Andernach. So it will be a little bit faster overall when you see the speed. And yeah, it will be interesting to see all the guys in Apeldoorn. And for all the guys who haven't signed up for the race until now, you can do it. Just visit the MyRCM website and register yourself for your favorite racing class, for the Masters Division, Formula, Stock or Modified. It doesn't matter what you do, as long as you race at the ETS. It will be an amazing weekend for sure. The club in Apeldoorn, they are already doing everything to prepare the racetrack and the facilities around to give the best they could for all the racers who want to come and race in Apeldoorn. Yeah, this is the preview for the ETS in Apeldoorn. ToniSport wishes you a lot of fun, a lot of success, fast race car, and we see us in the Netherlands at ETS round number 5. Until then, have a nice day and see you soon. Goodbye.